Giginox is only half of a pain. You okay? You okay, little Popo? Everything's fine, little Popo. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna let the mean, poisonous wyvern get you. The better question would be to ask, where is that mean, poisonous wyvern? Is it in Area 2? No, it wouldn't be in Area 2. Usually it spawns in Area 5, because Area 5 is where it makes its nest. So I'm going to assume it's actually in Area 4. Ah, there it is. So the Giginox has a really strange gimmick aside from laying eggs that I'm gonna have to destroy. Because that's what happens when you don't destroy the eggs. Giggy keep popping out and popping out and popping out, and then it'll never stop. And we don't want that. So here's our first big monster fight of the tundra. I forgot sometimes it does that, and that's more annoying than anything else it can do. Although, that also is pretty annoying. The Giginox loves to roar. I also forgot that attacking it head-on is not good if you have a sword and shield. That's a poisonous egg. Oh, and also that has a weird hitbox. The Giginox is basically a poison version of the Kazoo from older games. And then sometimes it loves doing that. I can't tell if that's the egg that I laid before or not. So, when the Giginox gets enraged, instead of the head becoming the weak point that you need to attack, it becomes the tail instead, which is great for sword and shield users. Oh, and also don't get hit by that attack. If you see the Giginox going for a hug, you know to get away from it because you shouldn't be hugging giant lizards that can stretch their neck out like that. Block it. If you can't roll out of the way, block it, and if you can't block it, well, make sure you have some dung bombs handy, because you're gonna need them. Cha-Cha doesn't get hugged, though. Giginox doesn't want to give Cha-Cha hugs. Unfortunately, its weak spot is its head again. Which means I'm not going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to get as many hits in this time. When it's not enraged. I mean, yeah, sure, going for the head's good when you can, but... if you can't, then just attack its wings or its middle section. Oh, and also, the roaring is not exactly on the Giginox's body itself. Okay, that other egg is gone. That's an annoying egg to deal with. Oh, it's actually going away. No, it's not. Never mind. It was just going after Cha-Cha. Now it's going away. It could be going anywhere. It's probably going to Area 7 or Area 2. Let's go to Area 2 and check that out. If not, then odds are it may have indeed gone to Area 5. Possibly even Area 3. But never in Area 6. No. Yep, there it is. It wanted to feast on the Popo. Perfectly understandable desire, you know, feeding on delicious, delicious beef. Shout out to Mega the Gamer playing Ultra Sun and Moon. These hits of fire will add up over time. And now that the Giginox is weak, it seems to be that my third strike will always bounce off. Granny Kickass mentioning the conversation she and I had about Pokemon Ultra and which one of us was gonna get which version. Well, there goes my way of tracking it. But this does give me a nice time to sharpen my weapons. It's heading back off to Area 4. Interesting, interesting. With it being fatigued, I would have guessed that it would prefer to go to Area 3 and try to dine on those delicious popo, but I guess not. I thought I heard something in here. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Ah, it's enraged. Of course. And also, watch out, it loves to lay poison eggs right at your feet whenever it stuns you with a roar. It's like its favorite pastime or something. It majored in that in high school. I know you can't select majors in high school, but if it could have majored in laying poison egg... Oh, it's limping. I'm surprised it's going for Area... Oh, it's going to Area 7 so it can crawl away to Area 5. Clever. Unfortunately, it is not clever enough. Now, sometimes you do not want to go into an area before Giginox does. Subquest must have been to kill a certain amount of Gigipods. I see. It's still going to try. It's going to limp over to Area 5. I could have used my Fire Hammer, or possibly the Wyvern Jawblade. But this time I just wanted to, you know, be nice and use a weapon that a lot of people bash, but is actually a perfectly, you know, it's a perfectly legitimate and viable weapon in its own right. It's actually really good if you want to exploit elemental weaknesses, because Sword and Shields often have really, really low elemental or raw damage, but have really good elemental damage. And there we go. There's the Giginox down. Listen, if y'all can just stop. Are you gonna do it too? Huh? Yep, you are. Yep, you are. This is why I can't have nice things. Oh, God. So many phallic objects. It's like a bukkake video. And poor Cha-Cha is a victim, too. So indeed, next is the Legiacris battle. And we are switching weapons. I'm switching weapons to, of course, a hammer. Now what can I store? I can store that. You know what, we're actually gonna try to catch the Legiacris. Not with that few, not with that few, those few traps. Never mind. Never mind. You know what? Yeah, let's just go for the usual beating the shit out of it until it dies strategy. But we do have to plan carefully. Actually, I don't think I do. I don't think I have to plan carefully, because I'll be able to do this. Oh wait, I did want to see if I had any berries to give me some more thunder resistance, but I don't think I do. No, I don't. Oh well. Oh well. Let's hope for the best. Because, like I said, there's only one thing to do, and that's to fight the Legiacris.